welcome back to Design Bundles YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Crystal. Today we are going to be making one of those super trendy mugs. So this is called a beer glass, some people call it like a beer can, a glass can. There is lots of different names for these. You guys could definitely Google for lots of different inspiration, Instagram, Pinterest. I mean, these guys have been all over the place. Now, another way that you guys have probably noticed these is they'll have those little wood cork looking lids with, you know, the straws, whether they're clear, colored, lots of different fun things that people are actually doing with these glasses. So I actually found an entire bundle of these glasses. I can't remember how many come in a container, maybe 12. And it wasn't too bad. I found them on Amazon, so I'll link these exact ones down below. Now, we used to be able to walk into the Dollar Tree and purchase these, so I don't know if they're just back ordered with everything going on in the world or if they're no longer going to carry them. But if you can find these in your Dollar Tree, they're only $1. But I didn't want to list it as a Dollar Tree item today just because I don't know if you can find it that way. But like I said, I did list the ones that I got on Amazon down below. And I'll also list down below, I have ordered some lids. They haven't arrived yet from Etsy, as well as some straws for some future videos. So there's several videos I'm going to do making these. I want to do full wraps, lots of different ideas I have for these. So stay tuned on that. And I'll show those with the lids and everything soon. So I wanted to do a quick trending project because, like I said, this little guy has been trending for over a year now, and I just now got my hands on some, but I thought let's make one for the channel. So one of them is the really trendy ones that have coffee on them. Some of them have like a little square box that have coffee. We have lots of different SVGs over on designbundles.net that would work great with these rainbows. I mean, there's all sorts of different fun ones. Like I said, get some inspiration. Definitely check out Pinterest and Instagram and things like that. But like I said, we have tons of SVG files that are going to be perfect for these cups. So what you're going to need is one of these cups. Once again, they're called like a beer can, a glass can, lots of different names for these little guys. All right, so we're going to need your cup. You're going to need your squeegee. Now, I recommend always having a second one on hand, and highly recommend the ones like this that have the little line in between, because when we go to line this up, we're going to be able to use this to help prop up our cup. Highly recommend these, okay? So I got a couple of those. I've got a weeding tool, whatever is your preference. I already pre-cut out my permanent. This is in white. I believe it is Starcraft. This is their matte color, but it is the permanent. Highly recommend, love, one of my favorites. And then I'm using the Caesar transfer tape today. Now, if you were getting these things from the Dollar Tree, you could definitely use contact paper. You could use whatever transfer tape you would like. Now, I've already pre-cut this out with my Cricut. I use my Cricut Maker 3. Once again, you could definitely do, you know, your Silhouette, whatever die cutting machine you have. Your Cricut Joy would be perfect for this project as well. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and weed everything out. This SVG is actually a PNG, okay? This was a PNG, and I brought it into Cricut Design Space. This is listed below for you guys. I brought it into Cricut Design Space and was able to cut it out as an SVG. So just because they say they're a PNG like this, especially for files like this, you can still use them as an SVG. So don't get discouraged over something like that. Now, the file that this came in was actually several different neutral tones for coffee that you could throw on a t-shirt. So lots of different ideas that you could do with this design by itself. So we're just going to go ahead and go through here. I'm going to weed these little guys out here. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. Have you guys already tried making one of these? Is it on your to-do list? This has definitely been on my to-do list for quite some time now. I'm such a big fan of these. I love everything that's kind of like this boho vibe, and they're just so cute. Now, if you guys are like me, you've probably seen these in the Dollar Tree when you could see them and you never picked them up because you didn't know what you wanted to do with them. Then all of a sudden it became super duper trendy and you couldn't find them in store anymore. But like I said, I wanted to mention, because I don't know, Dollar Tree may still carry these. It's just I can't find them locally. So I wanted to mention that today. So it's definitely going to be a score if you can purchase these for $1. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the way. All right. So here's our super cute design. Now, one thing that's super trendy with these as well is like they'll usually do a solid like this white on here all over, like rainbow or whatever, or some of them are different colors, you know, with pinks and stuff. A lot of them are doing more of those boho pastel colors as well. Once again, lots of different inspiration. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and pick this up. And then one thing I forgot to mention is we do want to clean this off with some rubbing alcohol or at least a clean, dry cloth to remove any sort of oils, which I will get to in just a second. All right, so we're going to go down. You guys already know I'm going to say like a taco. So you guys always tell me hashtag taco. So we're going to go down and we're going to start to go ahead and pick this up just like so. So I'm going to go ahead and get my squeegee and just really rub this guy in. Super duper easy. This is a great beginner friendly project. So if you guys recently got yourself a Cricut for Christmas, Mother's Day, whatever it may be, maybe for yourself, this is a perfect project. You guys are going to love it. Now I can't wait until my lids get in because it's going to make it so much cuter. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my cloth. All right, so you just want to clean wherever you're going to be placing this. So you just really, really want to remove any sort of debris and oils. This is going to ensure that this lasts a very long time. Now, if you are going to be, you don't want to throw these in the dishwasher. You really want to hand wash anything like this. You want to let it set for around 72 hours before you wash it for the first time. So we're going to go ahead and slowly peel away the backing here. And then we're just going to go ahead and line this up. So I'm going to try to get this guy as straight as I can. All right. Once again, I'm going to go down like a taco. I like to go in the center. I rub my center down. I'll roll one side down. And then I will come back for the next. And I think I got just a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to rub everything out. I'm going to just kind of smooth everything with my squeegee. This is really going to help that adhesive bond to the glass. So we're just going to rub this in. All right, and then we are going to peel. And I mean, such an easy SVG along with this cup. And I mean, look at how this looks like $1,000,000. I don't know about you guys, but is this not the cutest thing ever? Now, these are cute without the lids like I was talking about as well, but with those lids, it just really amplifies it. So you put some ice in here, put some iced coffee, and this would be absolutely gorgeous. Even with just a straw coming out and no lid. So, so cute. What do you guys think? Let me know. This is so, so cute. Such an easy project, like I said. Now, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys found some inspiration along the way. If you guys do recreate these at all, please tag us with hashtag design bundles. We would love to see your projects. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.